Welcome back to I Played a Thing, Devil Summoner 2. Last time we got ourselves a Tento talisman, and now we can walk on Centipede Road in order to find out who Lord Tento really is. Lord Tento, after all, is the god to whom Akane will be wed, so we'll be looking forward to the identity of who this individual is. The entrance is just over here. This is part of Centipede Road's gimmick. Nagi's going to explain in a bit. So the gimmick of Centipede Road is that every room has multiple exits, and only going by the right exit at the right moon phase can you progress to the next room. Every room has a tablet in it that provides a clue as to what phase and what direction you should go. The moon phases in this game have 8 different positions that they can be in, going all the way from new to full. So we don't move ahead now because the phase is at 6/8. We have to wait for the full moon. Now it's full, and now we can go forward. So the whole maze is like this. And of course you fight all sorts of monsters in these forests. Now I wanted to show you something. In this case, I wanted to try to negotiate for that tree demon there, so I pulled out my Lilim in order for her to use her sexy voice on it. Now there are many instances in this game in which 2 demons will actually have a little cutscene between them, and I accidentally found one of them. Here it is. A lot of these conversations are based on old fables. I don't know what the fable for this one particularly is. Also, I wanted to show you that when you have 2 demons with the same negotiation ability, you can actually double the effectiveness of that negotiation ability and have them speak it together. In this case, I have 2 demons with patter, and I can use them together. And it works in this case. Anyway, we get through Centipede Road without too much trouble. Now we head up this long stretch into the Tento Kagura, the residence of Lord Tento. And here's one of Dahn's Fukoshi. So now we face Dahn again and his Fukoshi. We've of course whooped his ass before, so he's gonna be a little careful around us. Of course not, we're very good at following directions. Dahn is a little more intimidating this time when he doesn't have a face. Also, you notice that he has his wild hair all wrapped up in that mask of his. Well, you know, I had plenty of demons, so it wasn't that hard to get through. We did beat you before, remember? I probably heard it through the grapevine, just like everything Tatsumi learned. Yep, but she's still under our protection. So don't get any funny ideas, Dahn. Rushed back here is that you took the train, right? I wouldn't say that, Dahn. I would not say that. We would very much like to check out Lord Tento. I think we are. You know, being a devil summoner and all, the only reason we want to find a god or a demon is so that we can put it in our tubes. Well, thank you very much, Dahn. Tento Sanctuary? Oh, Nagi's not invited. Well, we must be able to do something about that. We can always invite her ourselves, or... you know, we'll figure something out. Oh, there's something indeed he wants us to see. Oh, 3 things. 3 very important things, and we will see them all today. Well, we'll just ask Nagi one more question before we go inside. And the Tento Sanctuary extends far underground. And here comes Nagi. How so, Nagi? Oh, it's that poem we keep hearing about. No, who's this? I kind of like the way that they do the English translation for these guys. And so we get to fight this mysterious stranger, who claims that he is a god. And who wields luck locusts, it seems. Well, I know for a fact that the hat-wearing figure is weak to force, so I want to find a demon who has a force attack. And we just set the demon in order to constantly attack with force, and we should be able to just knock him down to nothing. I've known gods and demons, and you, sir, are no god. And I just got caught in a piercing cry attack, which causes a stream of physical damage. Fortunately, it didn't do enough to hurt me much. I'll just take out these slimes. The hatted figure uses his 99 Needles attack, but it's no match to my Demon Dahn attack. I think you're the one who disrespected us first, Mr. God. And we get a boatload of experience for it. Put some points in strength. We use our sword a lot. Well, the thing is that we're chaos, so yeah, we do mind. Sorry, Nagi, nothing personal, just grinding chaos points. Alright then, well, that was strange. Wonder what else we'll find out. Hey, who's this? Well, we're obviously looking for Lord Tento. And we finally meet up with Dahn again. He's actually talking to these hat-wearing figures. Oh, I think we did a little more than hit you there. I think we knocked the bejesus out of you. Yeah, well, Nagi's with us, so nothing much you can do about it, Dahn. Those are some really cool cricket masks. I don't think Dahn takes orders from anyone, cricket-faced man. That's right, we got brought here by special invitation. I don't think we're going anywhere for a while. Yeah, we kind of figured he was who you brought us here to see. Well, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Absolutely not. They attacked us first, and we give no quarter in return. Oh, you're a god too. All of you guys are gods. Dahn, you throw around unlucky like it's nothing. So all of these insect people are Lord Tento. Interesting. So Lord Tento is an entire race, not just one person. A race who considers themselves gods. Indeed, we're most interested in seeing your next two things. It seems so, Nagi. And Akane has been promised to them. Don't worry, it gets creepier. Now we continue to another part of the Tento Sanctuary. It really extends all under the woods here. This is a little part, though, we don't have to worry about getting ambushed. Here we get to talk to one of the Tsukigata. What you doing? I think we're all ready for this. And now we meet up with Dahn again. there's King Abaddon again. That still hasn't been explained. Hey Dahn, good to see you too. Still talking to these guys, huh? No, I wasn't sure how we could be pals with these people. They just go randomly attacking everybody they see, making orders. Oh, so they used to live above ground. That's awfully neighborly. Ah, more bias and discrimination. Well, that is a little sad. Ha, the old ones is what they're called. Not like the Lovecraftian old ones at all. Ah, there's multiple Tento Lord types. Ah, so the old ones play tricks on the locals. Interesting. Well, I'm sure they hold grudges pretty long time. Oh yeah, under the thumb of the monsters. You wouldn't believe how much I know. Nah, we're chaos, so we're gonna be saying, I don't get it. Dahn, we would never suck up to you. I wouldn't worry about that. Yes, the Fukoshi clan has been under the command of the Tento for too long. Change needs to happen around here. All right. Let's see what else Dahn has to show us. Alright, now we get to see the second thing that Dahn wanted to show us, here in Spider Road, the bridal room entrance. This is another chaos choice, so... You know, I guess it would be. Yeah, this is a pretty uncomfortable place for Dahn. Here it comes. Uh-oh. Well, that's horribly creepy. Yeah, Dahn, we completely understand why you do not want this situation to happen, and God knows none of us want the situation to happen. So who's King of Baden, though? Well, you'd be dooming the Tentos to extinction, but I can't say that's a bad thing. They get pretty old anyway. Who's Tento Maru? Yet another formal invitation. Well, our curiosity is piqued, so indeed we will come. However, on our way to Tentomaru, we get ambushed by a fiend. Remember I said we'd be ambushed by fiends earlier? We've just been hit up by the first one. As you can see here, when they show up is determined by your luck. Every random encounter holds a chance that you'll hit a fiend. You can't escape from them. You have to use the negotiate skill in order to escape, but we're not going to. We're actually going to take it on. I've actually been preparing for this. See, the White Rider is actually weak to ice. And my Tree Demon is able to use an ability called Glacial Blast, which creates a constant stream of ice, hitting multiple times if it actually connects. Just set Glacial Blast on the White Rider, and set my Demon to heal. Just set it to attack. Nothing can go wrong. Except, wait, that didn't do anything. And that's right, fiends have their own roulette wheel. And it's rigged. It is rigged to mess you up. So what's the problem with this strategy? We seem to be doing a ton of damage to the demon. Well, first of all, the White Rider isn't getting stunned by the attacks. That means there's no opportunity for me to hit the White Rider and get my magic back. So every time that the demon casts Glacial Blast, I'm not getting the magic back, and I'm losing magic by a ton. There, finally the demon gets stunned. But man, I am not getting enough magic back in order to continue this. You see, we're already a third through the White Rider's health, but I'm only at half magic here. This is not going to end well for me. Not only that, but the White Rider moves around so much that not every Glacial Blast hits him. There, we stunned him again, but man, we're not getting enough magic back. And Mamuto's doing a lot of damage to my health. There, we knocked him down his first phase. So the second phase, White Rider does not hold any punches. So we just run out of magic. That's bad. Because the White Rider still has a third health left. Now I'm going to have to rely on my items to heal my demons. Fortunately, I have a ton of health items, and good golly, am I going to go through them. So he's killed my heal demon, and he just killed my frost demon. Oh, this is not looking good for me. And we still have a third of his health to go through. With no magic at all. I have plenty of demons in reserve, and I'm going to go through them too. Now I have to wait for my frost demon to fully die before I can summon a new demon. Now I can summon a new demon, and I'm going to pick Nekomata because she's strong. I pulled them out of the Mamuta. Fortunately, they're strong against death, so it's not going to be a problem if they get hit. Uh-oh, the White Rider's about to do something. I pull my demons in and I guard because he's about to pull out Victory of Fire, which will mess you up if you aren't guarding. Look at that, I was guarding and I still lost a third of my health. That's right, the riders can pull out their luck roulette multiple times during a fight. Thank goodness it didn't land on you cannot use items, because then I would have been absolutely boned. So we're chipping away at his health as long as we can, and you see we're not doing anything to him. This takes a long time to grind him down. But you can see we finally do get him down. And at last we beat the White Rider. That means we can fuse him later. One down, 3 to go. So before we continue, I want to show you how badly the White Rider trampled over my demons. Look at this. Oh, we have death, we've got ones which are knocked almost to death. It's pretty bad. Anyhow, we finally meet up with Tentomaru, another giant locust. There's that poem again. Well, Tentomaru seems pretty well animated. He is kind of lovely. Killed the Devil Summoner? Better demons than you have tried. Better demons than you just tried. and lost. Alright, so we got two enemies here, the Tento themselves and Tentomaru. Fortunately, the Tento are still vulnerable to force, and I know that the bug is actually vulnerable to lightning. So I'll just set up my demons here. So the Tento is still stunned when you hit them with Dahn. However, the bug is got his shield up. That means that the Mazio attacks aren't going to do any damage to it. But that's okay, we can first clear the Tento off the battlefield. And now I get hit by the Wind Cutter attack. It does a stream of Dahn damage. But since Tentomaru has his shield up, that means we can hit him with 0 attacks without a problem. Oh, he also drains force, so I want to make sure that my other demon doesn't keep casting force on him. First phase down. Another Tento warped in, but it wasn't in time to save Tentomaru. So there's 2 more Tento, but that's okay. We'll just go back to our old ways. 2 demons casting Dahn upon the Tento, and leaving Tentomaru alone. Now we've taken out the Tento, go back to Tentomaru. Cast Zio upon Tentomaru. And Legion? Legion just beat him up. Once the wing flap is over, and we've beaten it. And our demons get more experience. And I got a Balm of Life, which is very useful. It's a restoration for an entire party. We did more than hit it. We beat the snot out of it. Yeah. Sorry, guys. You've had a hard lot in life, but your biology is no reason for you to go screwing around with human customs. Strong enough to whoop your ass, Dahn. Okay. I'm sure it is. Let's have a look at it. Oh, what's that? Kinda looks like a wasp's nest. The Podgytron. The nest of the luck locusts. So this is why he's been sending out the luck locusts to gather people's luck in the capital. To create this thing, the Podgytron. A bunch of who? This doesn't sound like a good plan. Okay. You can control these destroyer insects. So King Abaddon is the one who gets to control the giant insects who will come as soon as this Podgytron is complete. Nagi raises a good point. But Dahn is planning to summon up his own supply of bugs to replace those provided by the Tento, thus cutting the Tento out of the equation. The Fukoshi would be responsible to him only. I wouldn't say it's the best plan, but considering the circumstances, it sort of makes sense. Well, considering everything that's going on, I think we can look aside just this once. Alright. That's right, Dahn is pretty slippery right now. We will indeed see you again at the marriage ritual. Well, we are a modern sort of person who believes in individual rights, so we think that stopping the ritual would be the best thing. I think we say that as ourselves. And now we reach the end of the Defiled Gods. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time to find out what happens next.